Let's take this now. This is representing the ionic bonds, how we are going to show it while we are trying to tell that two atoms are combining with one another. So I'm taking an example of sodium chloride first, and then I'm going to tell you the other examples also. So we'll do this in two steps. In the first step, we are going to show the electron dot structure like we did just now. And in the second step, we are going to show the transfer of the electrons. All right. See very properly and understand. The first step, showing the electron dot structure. We have the first element as sodium, right? So sodium, we know one electron in the outermost orbit. So one dot you are going to show. The electronic configuration is 281. This goes for sodium, the electron dot structure of sodium. For chlorine, you are going to show electron configuration is 287, and we are going to show 7 electrons, 1 2 3 4 5 6 and 7. Make the two by different symbols so that it becomes easier for you to show that there are two different atoms and transfer is happening. In the second step now, you are going to show the transfer of the electrons. So you are going to write sodium 1 electron, electronic configuration is 281, is combining with chlorine, electronic configuration 287. Show the electrons 1 2 3 4 5 6 and 7. And then you are going to show that this one electron of sodium is being transferred to chlorine by an arrow. It is important to show it through an arrow. And then you are going to show this leads to the formation of Na positive, because it has lost one electron, sodium, so it becomes Na positive 1. And chlorine you are going to put in a bracket with all 8 electrons. You are going to show 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 of chlorine, and 1 that it has taken from sodium, and this has become negatively charged. All right, so here the electronic configuration becomes 2 8 of sodium, and for chlorine it becomes 2 8 and 8. So this is sodium and chlorine reacting together to give you sodium chloride, right? Let's take one more example. So the two steps, first we'll make the electron dot structure of magnesium oxide, means magnesium and oxygen, these are the two atoms. And in the second step, we are going to show how electrons are being transferred. So let's do it. First step, electronic configuration, not electronic configuration, I'm sorry, electron dot structure. Magnesium 282. So you are going to show 2 electrons, outermost orbit of magnesium. Oxygen is the second atom. Oxygen is 2 comma 6, 6 electrons in the outermost orbit. So you show them as 1 2 3 4 5 6 electrons. This becomes the electron dot structure. In the second step, now you are going to show magnesium has 2 electrons in the outermost orbit. This is combining with oxygen, which has 6 electrons, right? These 2 electrons are being transferred to oxygen. All right, here the electronic configuration is 282, outermost orbit, and here the electronic configuration is 2 comma 6. So this will lose electrons and this will accept electrons, and in the process Mg is going to become positively charged. It has lost 2 electrons, so we are going to show 2 positive signs over here. And oxygen, like I said, in bracket, oxygen 1 2 3 4 5 6 electrons of its own, and 2 electrons that it has taken from magnesium. This becomes negatively charged. It has an extra 2 electrons, which we are going to represent as 2 negative. So here the electronic configuration becomes 2 comma 8, and here the electronic configuration becomes 2 comma 8. Got everybody? 2 comma 8 here because it has lost these 2 electrons. Losing these 2 electrons means this is what is left with this, right? Here 2,6 because it has taken 2 electrons, so this becomes 2,8. That is why 2,8 over there and 2,8 over here also. Got everybody? This is the second example. We'll discuss one more and I think that would be enough for you to understand. Let's make sodium oxide now. Alright, sodium oxide we'll make, and I'll always suggest you, before you are making or representing the ionic bond, always form the formula first of the compound that has been given to you. If the formula is given, very well and good, you know how many atoms are required. But if the formula is not given, if the name is given, then you need to make the formula. Like I'm saying, sodium oxide. So in sodium oxide, you know the formula should be sodium oxide, we are saying, right? Which means sodium is combining with oxygen. Now you already know sodium valency is 1, so nothing comes here. Oxygen valency is 2, so 2 goes there. This tells you that sodium 2 atoms are needed, and for oxygen only 1 atom is needed, right? So for knowing how many atoms are needed, you need to know the formula first. Please make the formula first if it is not given in the question paper. Let's see how we are going to make if there are more than 2 atoms. Okay, now in this case we have 3 atoms, 2 of sodium and 1 of oxygen. So let's see how we are going to show that. 2 sodium atoms are there, so we are going to show it at 2 different places. Sodium with 1 electron in the outermost orbit, it is 281. So 1 electron in the outermost orbit, this is the electronic configuration of sodium. And for oxygen you are going to show 6 is there, 1 2 3 4 5 and 6, 2,6. This is your first step. All right, coming to the second step, I am rubbing this first step because I don't have space a lot, so I am rubbing this first step to move on to the second one. All right, so that was your first step. Moving on to the second step. Now let's see, we have to represent 2 sodium atoms. So we'll say this is the first sodium atom, 1 electron, and this is the second sodium atom with 1 electron. This has electronic configuration 281. This also has 281. All right, both of these two are combining with 1 oxygen atom. This is the 1 oxygen atom, and it has 6 electrons in the outermost orbit, 4 5 and 6. Electronic configuration is 2,6. This sodium is going to donate 1 electron, and this sodium is also going to donate 1 electron to the oxygen atom, right? And in the process you are going to get sodium oxide. This sodium also becomes positively charged, 1 positive charge. It is going to lose this 1 electron, so the electronic configuration becomes 2,8. This sodium is also going to lose the electron, so this has also become positively charged. Electronic configuration is 2,8. And oxygen has gained, so that is going to become negatively charged. It has gained 2 electrons, so 2 negative and 2 4 6. These are electrons of sodium. One it has taken from this sodium, and another one it has taken from this sodium, so 8 electrons are completed, and the electronic configuration for oxygen becomes 2,8. All right, this is how you are going to show it. So this makes an ionic bond representation. Please go through it again and understand it properly.